What is up, YouTube? Hey, I know it's been a while. I've been MIA. I know. I'm sorry. I had a lot going on. Been wanting to get back on here, but it's been super busy. But really got super excited today after the first day of the early signing period. I think we did a phenomenal job day one. I mean, I'm sure you guys been keeping up with it just like I have. Like, heck, it's 4:35 Eastern time at the time I'm recording this video, and I think we're pretty much done for the day. And I think it's pretty safe to say that the day went about as good as it could have gone. I mean, I really can't imagine it going any better than it did today. I mean, you said maybe the only thing that could have possibly happened, but was never going to happen anyway, would have been for us to somehow sign Raheem Jarrett, which, like I said, that was never going to happen anyway. So, went as good as it could have went. Everybody that was committed and that was signing today signed with us. Everyone that we were like in contention for and had a chance to get, pretty much, besides like Tisdale, we didn't get him. That linebacker ended up going to Auburn, and maybe I think like Oxidine, but I think we kind of knew we were going to get him. But that was really it. Like everyone else, we got Tyler Barron, we got what's the guy? Morgan Joseph, we got him. Jimmy Holiday, Jimmy Callaway, Jalen Wyatt, all those guys ended up inking with us, and I mean, just phenomenal class. I think this is really one of those classes similar to last year's class that looks a lot better, I think, in terms of real value than it does on paper. On paper, we're number 15 last year. I think we're number 15 again this year right now. But I just feel like we got a little bit more in this class. Like, you look at the players we got so many guys that can do so many things. It's like everyone we have can play multiple positions. Look at a guy like Keyshawn Lawrence, 6'2", 200 pounds, can run like a deer, and can play corner, safety, nickel, star, dime, linebacker if he needs to in certain situations. Like, guy can do it all for you and can also return kicks. We got a guy like Jimmy Callaway, dual threat quarterback, can also play quarterback and play receiver, can line up in the backfield for you, can return kicks and punts as well. Jalen Hyatt can play inside, can play outside. Let's not forget, he's a 4-3-1 guy. Jimmy Holiday, let's not forget, he's a 4-3-8 guy. Jimmy Callaway, let's not forget, he's a 4-2-4 guy. So, I mean, I'm sorry, a 4-4-2 guy. I wish it was 4-2-4 guy. 4-4-2 guy. So, like, we got the speed. It's similarly built to how Alabama's offense is, where they got Judy, they got Devontae Smith, and the other guy, I forget his name, number 11. All like 6 feet, 6'1", 180 pounds, 185 pounds, but can all run like sub 4.4. Like we have that type of receiving core coming in this class. And let's not forget, we still have guys from last year: Palmer, Ramil Keaton, Brandon Johnson redshirted last year. Forget the guy's name. Charles Tillman. Is that his name? Charles Tillman? No, not Charles Tillman. What's the guy's name? I forget his name. The guy from Nevada, big number 85. So, we got some guys coming in. Well, we still got some guys left on the roster. We got guys coming in. Added a scat back. Added two 230-pound backs in T. Hodge and Laneith Whitehead. Both those guys are big, powerful bruisers, which we're going to need. I mean, you look at the beef we added up front. We added, two guys on the offensive line that are over 350 pounds. Added Cooper Mays, who's right there around the 300 mark. Defensively, you look at the guys we added. Interior, we added, I think, 3 guys that are over 300 pounds. I mean, phenomenal job. We added several linebackers, one of them being Bryson Eason, who's listed as, I believe, 6'4", 270. So you say, well, hey, is that Willie McGinnis or what? You look at the secondary we added, like I already touched on, Keyshawn Lawrence. But you look at the guys like Danico Slaughter. His name says it all. He'll slaughter you. He can play them all. You turn this film and say, by gosh, this guy's about 6 feet, 185. He's playing 3-4 outside linebacker, and he's in the box and he's thumping. And then you turn on the next play, you say, by gosh, he's playing man coverage 50 yards down the field and he's locking this guy down. So you say, this guy's going to come in, plug and play guy immediately. Who else we got? We got another guy. Oh, the other guy from Memphis. I forget his name. forget his name, but he was the lowest rated out of 3 guys we got from Whitehaven, and plays linebacker in high school, but I think he's a safety. He's about 6'2", 6'3", 215 or so. I think he'll move back there to safety and be a thumper for us. I mean, just so many guys that can do so many different things, and of course, adding Harrison Bailey is huge. I just really, really like the way this class is put together, and I mean, just the depth that it gives us, and the potential immediate impact players it gives us. I mean, it's staggering what this class has kind of unfolded to be. Like, it's a phenomenal class, regardless of where we finish in the rankings. With what we've signed and inked today, this class is going to be very, very solid for us. And we're not done yet. We got 2 spots left we can still fill. You know, of course, you look for names like Darnell Washington. I don't know. It's going to be a long shot, but I think we're in there. It's between us and Georgia. I don't know what it's going to be based on. From what I've seen, the guy obviously wants to play in the SEC, which is kind of how I knew Miami was always out of the picture, because he's come out and explicitly said, I want to play in the SEC. He's explicitly said that. It's just going to come down to, Niedermeyer and Pruitt and those guys and Chaney and selling the vision on him. I think something we can sell is that we have a big-time quarterback coming in Harrison Bailey. Georgia can say that too. Carson Beck is a highly rated recruit. I haven't watched any of his film. I don't know how his team did this year or whatever. I don't know what his stats are. But he is a highly rated recruit. But, I mean, look at the guy like Harrison Bailey. He's a winner. He's broken like every record in the state of Georgia that you can possibly break. Like, I mean, come on, you know what I mean? Who would want to come play for this guy? You look at what we're building. You look at what Georgia's doing. If you were to draw a graph of which way we're trending as programs, I think Tennessee's going here. I think Georgia's slowly on the decline. And, I think it's going to start to happen quickly, especially if this class comes in and immediately impacts next year, and the class we had last year really does their thing. All of a sudden, Georgia's looking like the 3rd best team in the East, behind us and Florida. So, I mean, that's where it's trending. And I think if Darnell has a little bit of a brain on him, I think he sees that and he wants to jump on this bandwagon while the getting's good. And then the other name you look at, you say, well, what about Jay Hardy? 4-star guy, gives us another pass rushing type of D-end, but more of a true D-end, I believe. I don't think he's an outside linebacker guy. I think he's really a true D-end. I think he's up there in the 275, 280 range with his weight. So I think you put him down there, hand in the dirt D-end, true D-end style guy, but can get after the passer a little bit. And I think that we add those 2 guys, Darnell and Jay Hardy, and that completes this class. Probably puts us just outside the top 10, probably like number 12 or 11 or so, something like that. But a little bit of improvement from last year. And I think, we put together a class that can go out there and give us a chance to be successful on the field next season and for years to come. So, like I said, man, very, very pleased with the staff. They continue to do a great job recruiting. I love the little special that they did with Charles Davis and Mark Keith on Twitter. If you guys didn't watch that, go to the Vol football page and check out those videos. Very, very cool what they did there. I mean, just a top-notch program all the way around. Love what I'm seeing from this team, from this program, from this state, from this fan base. And I'm excited for the future. Hopefully we finish strong in February and close out a couple more big-name guys and get ready to go to work next season and make a run at that SEC East. That's all I got, man. Thanks for tuning in. Comment below who's your biggest still of the day. Who's your favorite recruit that we signed today? How do you feel about this class? Who do you think we add as we approach the traditional signing day coming up here in February? But yeah, man, thanks for watching. See you guys on the next video.